Hey everybody, welcome to the latest edition of SketchyGOichie. I'm your host, Roger Andrews, illustrator, designer, content creator, and I am going to provide for you guys in this video, hopefully, a little bit of insight into how to better draw with detail, how to not let the details overwhelm you and overwhelm the art. So strap on in and here we go.
SketchyGOichie.
All right, jumping right in. How to draw with detail. That is the subject of this particular video. By the way, thank you for everyone who is watching and kind of on the journey with me to on this little SketchyGOichie journey of basically my mission, by the way, with every single one of these videos is to just kind of share some thoughts and some ideas and some art on how to be creative and how to be the most effective with your creativity. And by effective, I mean, listen, bottom line is it's art and it's all subjective and it's all meant to be enjoyable for you. That's the whole mission and goal. But along the way, I think it's probably helpful if you have someone to kind of, if you're new to art, kind of guide you on process. And if you're already an artist, maybe give you some little tips and tricks that help along the way. And so let me get into the details of the overall piece. This piece I was doing I was going to do sort of a printed notebook, or should I say the cover's printed, then all the pages within would be blank for you to do your own notes or sketches. And so I was coming up with a cover image for it. So that's what that line that divides the shape down the middle is. The SketchyGOichie logo is the cover, and the other one is the back cover on the left. And so I'd come up with this idea of doing this swirling mass of biomechanical whatever. So if you notice, I just kind of scratched in white on that gray background, just kind of random shapes, flowing shapes. And the reason I chose this one as kind of to focus in on how to render with detail is this is, at least for me, an incredibly detailed, intricate drawing with a bunch of shapes and textures. And the goal here was to present something that is still readable with all these little lines and all these little edges and curves. And I wanted it all to be ultimately readable as as kind of a cool image, and B, as something that is identifiable. Even though it's abstract, I just needed all the elements to kind of be identifiable on their own. And that is the key to rendering with detail, is to make the elements that you're rendering, no matter how intricate, make sure they have a level of flow and level of directionality, and more specifically, make sure that how they are composed within the page or within the painting or within the surface space. The way they are composed is readable. That's it. You can be as detailed as you want, but if you lose whatever whatever the object is, whatever the subject matter is, if you lose it in the details, it's pointless. You've kind of you've lost the battle. Not that every piece of art needs to be a war, but you will lose the battle if you don't kind of define the shapes. So hopefully you can see, as you watch the time lapse, you can kind of see me sort of, well, you can't see anything right here, it's all pitch black. This is probably me at this point deciding whether I wanted to render this thing in reverse, meaning white on a black surface, as I did with the initial sketches, the preliminary sketches in the early stages of the video. Which, by the way, if you're watching this video, I have, on this channel, a whole series of previous videos that, feel free, again, to subscribe. I implore you to go in, become a subscriber, click the bell icon at the bottom, and that will give you notifications on when new videos come up. And I think you guys may dig some of my previous videos, a lot of character designs work and a lot of licensed characters that I give my own little take on just for fun. But anyways, back into the details. See, the definition of the shape is essential, and of course, again, completely random abstract images this swirly sort of snake head thing, and these tentacles, and these sort of geometric shapes. I think even in the foreground there's some, it looks like these hypodermic needles sort of protruding that I don't even know what to call that snake-like shape. And the point is, as long as I've defined the shapes, I've given it a flow, and I've been mindful of the composition, you can be completely as detailed as you want, as many little doodads as you want to throw in there. And that's all there is to it. Composition, flow, and just a mindfulness of shapes. All right, SketchyGOichie. Live your moment. Happy sketching, y'all. Peace.